Hi, this is Jeff Davis with the Davis Group and another edition of Real Estate Today. I want to talk to you about what causes a house to sell fast. Now, as I have mentioned in previous programs, the last thing you want to do when you're dealing with real estate is allow a lot of time to pass because time is not your friend when it comes to selling real estate. Time destroys more deals than just about anything else because situations change. Buyers may lose their jobs, buyers may be relocated, sellers may lose their jobs or get relocated, or something tragic could happen within the family. And so the whole dynamic of buying and selling changes. When you want to sell your house fast, the first thing you want to do is remember that time is not your friend. So that means that you want to go and you want to get on the market and you want to get a contract as fast as possible and you want to sell as fast as possible. Second thing, if you want to sell your house fast, is to realize that buyers are competitive. They're going to compare your house to other houses. They're going to look at properties that are similar to yours. Very few, if any, buyer is going to look at one house, fall in love, and buy it. Most of them want to see a variety to make sure they're making the best decision. And so when they come to your house and they're looking at your house, you want to make sure that your house offers everything they need so that the decision to buy can be limited to your house and maybe one other, maybe two others, but at least your house is in the running. Now, when you're trying to sell it fast, presentation is everything. You know that people look first and act later. And so you want to make sure that your property looks sellable, that everything is in order. You don't want to have things looking like they're not together. You know, one of the worst ways to sell a house is to go and show it to a potential buyer and you walk into a room and the room is just cluttered with a bunch of stuff in it. It would be better to have the room empty than to have the room full of stuff. You also don't want to have garbage around. You don't want to have junk around. I mean, sometimes you have to look past these things because not everybody can clean their house the way they should in order to sell it. But when you're talking about selling it fast, presentation is key. You must present your house in such a way that when people look at it, they like it. Now, another thing that can help to sell your house fast is what we call concessions. Classic example is the refrigerator and the stove. There are a lot of people that are looking to buy property that don't have a refrigerator and a stove, especially not the one that fits within the house. So if you decide that you will leave it and you've got a decent refrigerator and stove, it could be a deciding factor in the purchase because a buyer who's looking at the money to buy may not see how to buy a stove and a refrigerator to come in, to move in with. Same thing with a washer and dryer. Now, as a seller, again, it may be to your best interest, not saying you have to, but it may be in your best interest to go ahead on and leave the washer and dryer, leave the stove and refrigerator. If people don't need it, then yes, you can take it, but if they need it, then yes, allow them to have it. Try to make sure that this house is one that they can envision living in, which means you don't want it to be cluttered, you don't want it to be nasty. You want to be able to have things that say like appliances around as a concession so that when people look at it, they can think about what it feels like to be in that house, cooking in that kitchen, washing in that with that washing machine. And then finally, you want to show how this house, your house, is the best house right now. Because there are people that will come in there and they will look at your house, but they will think that they've got time, that they can come back in a month and your house is still going to be there. And one of the ways around that is to have a house that is priced competitively, that is able to compete with other houses in that same market, so that if people are looking, and more than one person, let's say, is looking, the chances of your house being around are slim and none. This helps you sell your house fast. Now, we're here in the Long Beach area. We do real estate in all of Southern California. If you're looking to list, looking to sell, looking to buy, looking to invest, look us up. www.thedavisgroup.info. Give us a call, email us, reach out to us. If we can help you, we will. And even if we're not in your area, your immediate area there, but again, if we can help you, we will do what we can. So until next time, this is Jeff Davis with the Davis Group. The program you're watching is Real Estate Today. Keep on looking for your next property.